Hi, Sam Tolbert, Sound of Joy Music Services, and we are continuing with our 10 things church pianists should practice. Going a different way with this lesson, you won't be seeing me, but you have my image there. And we're going to work on how you place chords around a singing group. I wrote a song back in the 80s, and I've just recorded it on my Dreamtonics synthesizer V Pro Studio. So these are the artificial AI singers that are going to help us with this lesson. We'll be in the key of B flat. We're going to look at our scales. By this time, you should know you're always going to start with scales with me. And back down. All right, so we're going to give this for our beginner musicians, intermediate, and advanced, because we realize we have all three sectors watching my videos. So we're going to go to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, or I call it octave 8 because it's higher than where we started. And back down. This is for our beginners to see where we're going to build our chords from. And we're going to throw our bass on the bottom. Now, what we're going to do in this exercise is we're going to show you how you can build a chord progressions off of a 3-part harmony singing group. So we're going to go from the 1 to the 7 to the 3, well, I should say to the 4, that's 6. Yeah, 6, 4. I hate using the number system. Then the 2, the 3, a 2 major, and to the 5. And we're going to, again, this is for our beginners. 1, 7. We're going to flat the 7. And we're going to go to a 6 major, would it be the G, to the 2, to the 5, still on the 5, and then the 1. So this is chord placement. This is what you would practice on your own time, so that in you ever come into a place where you need to know those progressions in whatever order you're going to use them, then you have a guide to work from. So once again, I'm going to get a little more bass on the bottom. Right down the scales to the 2, to the 5, 3, 4. Now we're going to walk up 6, 7, 1, 7. Now a flatted 7 over a 1 to the G, which is the 6, to the 2, to the 5, stay in the 5, 1. So let's bring our singers in, good harmony, and we're going to do those chords. Let's go. I said let's go. Let me get on the correct page. Here we go.
Miracles, miracles.
2,
God
3,
still
2,
works miracles.
5. Gonna walk it up. The 1.
Miracles.
Here's our flat 7.
Miracles.
To the 2.
God
5.
still works miracles.
Walk. Let's try it for beginners.
Miracles. Miracles.
The 2,
God
3,
still
2,
works
5.
miracles.
To the 1.
Miracles.
7. Flat 7th.
Miracles.
To the 2.
God
5.
still works miracles.
Now you practice without me.
Miracles. Miracles.
I'm helping out.
God still works miracles. 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 God still works miracles.
One more time for beginners and
Miracles. Miracles.
2,
God
3,
still
2,
works
5,
miracles.
6, 7, 1,
Miracles.
7, flat to 7,
Miracles.
to the 6, to the 2,
God still
5.
works miracles.
All right, we're going to stop you right there. This lesson was for our beginner musicians who are learning the piano and who are getting comfortable still with the chords in the number system. Now for our intermediate musicians. Our intermediate musicians have the ability to float amongst the keys, which is why I have you practice scales so that you can float across the top of the keys. Enough of that. For the intermediate musicians, you're going to now have movement. 2, was it 4, 1, 4, 3, 6, 2, 3, flat the, flat 2, going to flat the 4 to give us the 5. Again, more chords for the intermediate musicians. Don't ask me to remember what I just did there because I wasn't paying attention. But you can always play back the video. You're going to be here. 2, 5, 1. God still works miracles. Gonna walk it up here. Miracles. Miracles. More movement. God still works miracles. So let's get the intermediate musicians, because the intermediate musicians already know where my chords are. They're just looking for placement that they could add to it. So let's get the going and
Miracles. Miracles. God still works miracles. 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 God still works miracles.
walk up this way. Intermediate.
Miracles. Miracles. God still works miracles. 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 God still works miracles.
One more time for the intermediate.
Miracles.
You're playing by yourself.
Miracles. God still works miracles. 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 God still works miracles.
Practice with my chords.
Miracles. Miracles. God still works miracles. 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 God still works miracles.
So there you go for our intermediate musicians. A lesson for everyone. So now we're going to go to our advanced musicians, and our advanced musicians, as I often say, don't need me. If you're an advanced musician, you're not watching this lesson, but if you're looking to grow your skill set, then you may want to just peek at what I'm going to do for the advanced musicians. Now, advanced musicians, again, the scales are important to you because you can not only play them, but you can manipulate them at will. And you're using the entire length of what you have for chord. All right, advanced musicians, you have don't ask me to repeat that. That's the advanced musicians' take on it. So let's get going for our advanced musicians. Here we go.
Miracles. Miracles. God still works miracles. 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 God still works miracles.
Once again, advanced musicians.
Miracles. Miracles. God still works miracles. 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 God still works miracles.
One more time.
Miracles. 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 God still works miracles.
So when I say advanced musician, much of what I've been displaying you already know, but I've given you 3 different ways that you can use all the notes that is built upon a keyboard of your choice, be it 61, 76, what I'm using, all 88 keys, and how a generic, basic 3-part harmony song can be brought out by the skill level of the musician. Thanks for watching Sam Tobit Sound of Joy Music Services. We'll be producing more videos of this type as we use the AI singers as its advantage to be able to show you how you can place chords, melodies, progressions, and passing tones to any gospel song. Thanks for watching Sam Tobit Sound of Joy Music Services. As always, if you like the video, give us that thumbs up, leave a comment, hit that notification bell and that subscribe button, and we look forward to seeing you in the future. Take care. Bye now.